Rahman ibn Auf was a prominent figure in the early days of Islam. His life story is one of remarkable transformation and dedication. He was born into the powerful clan of Zuhra in Mecca, a city that was a bustling hub of commerce and culture. This clan was part of the larger Quraysh tribe, known for its influence in trade and governance. The Quraysh tribe held significant power and were the custodians of the Kaaba, the sacred sanctuary in Mecca. From a young age, Abd al-Rahman was known for his intelligence and sharp business acumen. He was a quick learner and had a natural talent for trade. He quickly excelled in trade, becoming one of the wealthiest men in Mecca. His business ventures were diverse, ranging from trading spices to dealing in textiles. Abd al-Rahman lived during a time of great spiritual searching in Arabia. The Arabian Peninsula was a melting pot of various beliefs and practices. The dominant religion was polytheism, but many were dissatisfied with its teachings. The people of Mecca worshipped numerous gods and goddesses, but there was a growing sense of discontent. People were seeking a more fulfilling and just way of life. They yearned for a belief system that offered moral guidance and a sense of community. Abd al-Rahman too felt this spiritual void and longed for something more. Despite his material success, he was in search of a deeper meaning in life. He was known for his honesty and fairness, even in the cutthroat world of Meccan trade. His reputation for integrity set him apart from many of his contemporaries. This strong moral compass would later draw him to the message of Islam. The teachings of Islam resonated with his innate sense of justice and righteousness. He was a man of principle, deeply respected by his peers. His peers admired him not just for his wealth, but for his character and ethical conduct. His early life, though marked by material success, left him yearning for a deeper purpose. He often reflected on the transient nature of wealth and the importance of spiritual fulfillment. Little did he know that his life was about to change dramatically with the arrival of a new faith. The advent of Islam would bring about a profound transformation in his life. This faith would come to be known as Islam, and Abd al-Rahman would play a pivotal role in its development. He would become one of the closest companions of the Prophet Muhammad and a key figure in the early Muslim community. His contributions to the spread of Islam and his support for the nascent Muslim community were invaluable. Abd al-Rahman's legacy is a testament to his unwavering faith and dedication. Through his efforts, the message of Islam reached far and wide, and his name is remembered with great respect and admiration in Islamic history. Today, his story continues to inspire millions of Muslims around the world, reminding them of the importance of faith, integrity, and perseverance. The arrival of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in Mecca marked a turning point in history. His presence and the message he brought with him would forever change the course of human civilization. Mecca, a city known for its bustling trade and diverse population, became the epicenter of a spiritual revolution. His message of monotheism and social justice resonated with many, including Abd al-Rahman. The teachings of the Prophet emphasized the equality of all humans, the importance of compassion, and the need for a just society. These principles struck a chord with those who were disillusioned by the existing social order. Abd al-Rahman was among the very first converts to Islam, embracing the faith in its nascent stage. He was drawn to the message of unity and the promise of a community bound by faith rather than tribal affiliations. This new faith offered a sense of belonging and purpose that he had not found elsewhere. This was a bold move, as converting to Islam at that time meant risking the wrath of the powerful Meccan elite. The ruling class saw the new religion as a threat to their authority and the established social order. Converts faced persecution, social ostracism, and even violence. Yet Abd al-Rahman, driven by his conviction, chose to stand firm in his newfound faith. Abd al-Rahman was introduced to Islam by Abu Bakr al-Siddiq, a close confidant of the Prophet. Abu Bakr, known for his wisdom and integrity, played a crucial role in the early spread of Islam. His deep understanding of the faith and his ability to connect with people made him an effective ambassador of the new religion. Abu Bakr was known for his gentle demeanor and persuasive speech. He approached Abdul Rahman with kindness and patience, understanding the importance of a personal connection in conveying the message of Islam. His approach was not one of force, but of sincere dialogue and mutual respect. He explained the tenets of Islam to Abdul Rahman, emphasizing the oneness of God and the importance of submitting to his will. The core beliefs of Islam, including the 5 pillars, were presented in a way that highlighted their spiritual and practical significance. This comprehensive understanding helped Abd al-Rahman see the holistic nature of the faith. Abd al-Rahman, already disillusioned with the prevailing polytheistic beliefs, found himself drawn to the purity and simplicity of Islam's message. The monotheistic belief in one God, free from the complexities and contradictions of polytheism, offered a clear and direct path to spiritual fulfillment. This clarity was a refreshing change for Abd al-Rahman. He recognized the truth in the Prophet's words and the inherent justice of Islam's teachings. The emphasis on moral integrity, social justice, and the welfare of the community resonated deeply with him. He saw in Islam a blueprint for a just and equitable society, one that addressed the needs of the marginalized and upheld the dignity of every individual. Without hesitation, Abd al-Rahman declared his faith in Islam, becoming one of the earliest companions of the Prophet. This declaration was not just a personal commitment, but a public affirmation of his belief in the new faith. It marked the beginning of a lifelong journey of devotion and service. This decision would shape the rest of his life, leading him down a path of unwavering faith, sacrifice, and service to Islam. Abd al-Rahman's journey was marked by trials and tribulations, but his steadfastness and dedication never wavered. He became a pillar of the early Muslim community, contributing to its growth and stability. His story is a testament to the transformative power of faith and the enduring impact of the Prophet's message. The early Muslims in Mecca faced severe persecution from the ruling Quraysh tribe. To escape this oppression, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, advised his followers to seek refuge in Abyssinia, present-day Ethiopia. Abd al-Rahman, along with other companions, embarked on this perilous journey across the Red Sea. This migration was a testament to their unwavering faith and their commitment to safeguarding the fledgling Muslim community. In Abyssinia, they found a just and compassionate ruler in the Negus who welcomed them with open arms. This period of exile, though challenging, strengthened the bonds of brotherhood among the Muslims. Abd al-Rahman and early converts to Islam supported each other through the hardships of exile. This was a testament to the unifying power of faith. After some time, they received news that the situation in Mecca had improved, prompting their return. However, upon reaching Mecca, they realized that the persecution had actually worsened. The Prophet then instructed his followers to migrate to Medina, a city north of Mecca. This migration, known as the Hijra, marked a turning point in Islamic history. The migration to Medina marked the beginning of a new chapter in the history of Islam. This migration, known as the Hijra, was not just a physical journey, but a spiritual and communal transformation. It signified the Muslims' commitment to their faith and their willingness to leave behind their homes and possessions for the sake of Allah. It was in Medina that the Muslim community truly flourished, establishing the first Islamic state. The city became a sanctuary for the believers, a place where they could practice their faith freely and build a society based on Islamic principles. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, laid the foundations of this new community, fostering brotherhood and unity among the diverse groups of people who had come together in Medina. However, the nascent Muslim community in Medina faced constant threats from hostile tribes and the Meccan Quraysh. These adversaries were determined to crush the growing influence of Islam and reclaim their dominance. The Muslims had to remain vigilant and prepared for conflict, knowing that their survival depended on their ability to defend themselves and their new home. Rahman ibn Auf, now a seasoned warrior, participated in key battles that shaped the course of Islamic history. His journey from a successful merchant in Mecca to a formidable warrior in Medina is a testament to his dedication and adaptability. Rahman was not only a skilled fighter, but also a strategic thinker whose contributions were invaluable in the early military campaigns of Islam. The Battle of Badr, the first major confrontation between the Muslims and the Quraysh, was a decisive victory for the Muslims. This battle, fought in the second year of the Hijrah, was a turning point that demonstrated the strength and resolve of the Muslim community. Despite being outnumbered and less equipped, the Muslims' faith and determination led them to a miraculous victory. Rahman fought valiantly alongside the Prophet, demonstrating exceptional courage and swordsmanship. His bravery on the battlefield was matched by his loyalty to the Prophet and his fellow Muslims. Rahman's actions during the Battle of Badr earned him great respect and admiration among his peers. His strategic acumen and unwavering faith contributed significantly to the Muslim victory. Rahman was not just a warrior, he was a leader who could inspire and guide others. His ability to remain calm and focused under pressure was crucial in the chaotic and unpredictable environment of battle. This victory was crucial in boosting the morale of the early Muslims and establishing their presence in the region. The triumph at Badr showed the world that the Muslims were a force to be reckoned with, and it strengthened their resolve to continue their struggle for justice and faith. The Battle of Uhud, on the other hand, was a test of the Muslims' faith and resilience. Fought a year after Badr, this battle presented new challenges and lessons for the Muslim community. The Quraysh, seeking revenge for their defeat at Badr, came with a larger and better prepared force. Despite early successes, the Muslims faced a setback in this battle. The initial advantage gained by the Muslims was lost due to a critical mistake by some of the archers, who left their posts to collect spoils of war. This allowed the Quraysh cavalry to launch a surprise attack, turning the tide of the battle. Rahman remained steadfast, fighting fiercely to protect the Prophet and his fellow Muslims. In the midst of the chaos, his courage and determination shone through. He was among those who rallied around the Prophet, ensuring his safety and providing a defensive shield against the onslaught of the enemy. He was one of a handful of companions who stood firm with the Prophet, even when the tide of the battle seemed to turn against them. Their unwavering loyalty and bravery in the face of overwhelming odds were a source of inspiration for the entire Muslim community. His unwavering loyalty and courage in the face of adversity solidified his status as a true hero of Islam. Rahman's legacy as a warrior and a leader continues to be remembered and honored by Muslims around the world. His life serves as a powerful example of faith, resilience and dedication to the cause of Islam. Pause to S. Rahman. Ibn Auf was also one of the wealthiest companions of the Prophet, with historical accounts suggesting his gold alone could fill a significant portion of a camel load. After his death, his wealth included vast amounts of gold, real estate and livestock. Some accounts mention that the gold he left behind was so abundant it had to be cut with axes. In today's terms, his wealth could be estimated around $1, 2 billion. Had he not given away much of it in charity, his fortune might have reached $6, 10 billion. Pause to S. Yet it wasn't just his wealth that made Abd al-Rahman remarkable. It was his unparalleled generosity. His commitment to charity was profound. He once donated 700 camels loaded with goods akin to donating fleets of trucks today. This generosity not only exemplified his wealth, but also his dedication to helping the Muslim community and ensuring that those in need were supported. Pause 2. Abd al-Rahman's charity extended beyond material wealth. He provided for the poor, funded military expeditions, and supported the welfare of the Muslim community. His actions were driven by a deep sense of responsibility and a desire to seek Allah's pleasure. His wealth was a means to an end, a tool to uplift and empower others. Pause 2s. The legacy of Abd al-Rahman ibn Auf is not just one of riches, but of a heart that was rich with faith and compassion. His life is a testament to the principle that true wealth lies in how much one gives, not in how much one has. His story continues to inspire Muslims around the world to use their resources for the greater good and to strive for a balance between material success and spiritual fulfillment. Pause 2s. As we reflect on the life of Abd al-Rahman ibn Auf, we are reminded of the profound impact one individual can make through acts of kindness and generosity. His legacy is a beacon of light guiding us towards a path of selflessness and devotion to the well-being of others. Pause 3s. The wealth of Abd al-Rahman was immense, but it was his spirit of giving that truly defined him. In every gold coin he donated and every camel he gifted, he left behind a legacy of compassion and charity that continues to resonate through the ages. Pause 2s. Abd al-Rahman ibn Auf passed away in Medina in the 31st year of the Hijrah, at approximately 75 years old. He was the last of the 10 companions promised paradise to pass away. Pause 2s. His life, marked by unwavering commitment to Islam, active participation in the Prophet's campaigns, and immense generosity, left a lasting legacy in the early Muslim community. Pause 2s. As the news of his passing spread, the people of Medina mourned deeply. His life had been a tapestry of faith, courage and benevolence, woven with threads of sacrifice and dedication to the cause of Islam. Pause 2s. His immense wealth, which had once filled the coffers of the needy and funded the Muslim army, was now a silent testament to his boundless charity. But it was the richness of his character and the depth of his faith that truly defined his legacy. Pause 2s. Abd al-Rahman ibn Auf was laid to rest in the blessed soil of Medina, close to those he had loved and served alongside. His passing marked the end of an era, a generation of companions who had witnessed the dawn of Islam and had been the pillars upon which the young Muslim community stood. Pause 2s. Yet his spirit lived on in the hearts of those who had been touched by his kindness and inspired by his unwavering faith. Pause 2s. Through his actions and contributions, Abd al-Rahman ibn Auf remains a model of faith, resilience and selflessness, demonstrating the profound impact one individual can have on the course of history. Pause 2s. His life story is a reminder that true greatness lies not in the accumulation of wealth, but in the generosity of the spirit and the willingness to serve others. Pause 2s. As we conclude the journey through the life of Abd al-Rahman ibn Auf, let us remember the lessons he taught us through his exemplary life. His dedication to the faith, his relentless pursuit of justice, and his unwavering generosity are qualities that continue to inspire and guide us today. Pause 3s. The death of Abd al-Rahman ibn Auf was not just the end of a life. It was the culmination of a legacy that continues to resonate through the ages. Pause 2s. His story is a beacon of light, offering guidance and inspiration for generations to come. May we all strive to emulate his virtues and leave behind a legacy of faith, compassion and generosity.